I just woke up this morning and I decided that I'm going to make this account to keep myself accountable with my relationship with God, with my spiritual, my physical, and my mental health. If you're asking why I have this laying around, I bought it for my mom because she wanted to make TikTok videos. And I found it and I was like, you know what? I'm going to make an account to keep myself accountable. So this is where we are. I'm 21, a recent grad, figuring it out, living home right now, currently nannying, don't have a corporate job, don't really want a corporate job, back in school online and figuring it out. So listen up while I go through a day one of what God has spoken to me today. So I was reading this morning and there was one thing that stopped me. It said, God's ultimate goal for your life isn't your comfort, it's your character. And I don't know about y'all, but I feel like in my 20s right now, it's been the opposite. I wake up thinking, what am I doing with my life? What job am I going to have? Where am I going to live? Am I wasting time? I'm on LinkedIn. Don't go on LinkedIn if you want to feel pressured and feel like you're behind. I feel like we're constantly trying to figure out our lives before we even figure out who we are. But what if God is not nearly as stressed about time as we are? And newsflash, he's not. What if God is more concerned with the person we're becoming while we're in the season of waiting? It's not about what we're going to do, it's about who we are and what we're becoming. So, one thing I read said that God uses people, circumstances, and even the hard seasons to shape us into becoming more like Christ. Honestly, when I look back, almost everything that I've gone through that has shaped me for the better has come from a season of uncomfortable situations, like a breakup, a friendship being lost, moving, leaving friendships, like all of this stuff. That's not fun, that's not easy, but it has changed me for the better. And another thing I read, it said that earth isn't heaven. And I think sometimes I expect life to always make sense. I expect to be fulfilled all the time. I expect to know what I'm doing and my purpose for why I'm doing it. I expect to know exactly where I'm going, but maybe this season of uncertainty isn't a sign that God's forgotten about me. It's actually the very place that He's doing the work and He's shaping me and He's molding me, and it's my time to spend with Jesus now. I'm still figuring it out. I don't have the answers. I am 20 years old. I'm post grad. I don't know what I'm doing tomorrow. I don't know what I'm eating for dinner tonight. I don't know. Maybe breakfast for dinner. We'll figure it out. But I'm just trying to figure out what God has in store for me, just like the rest of y'all. But today, instead of asking God, where are you taking me? I want to start asking, God, who are you making me into? Because if I become the person He's calling me to become, then I trust that the rest will follow. Where I'm supposed to go will follow that. I'm like a huge, I always quote this, for where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. So true. Where you're putting your time in, where you're putting your effort, things will follow, goodness will follow, where you're supposed to be will follow, and it won't even be a question. It'll just be in neon lights in front of you. So that's how I'm trusting my life right now. Hope that day one helped y'all, helped me. I want to continue this just to help my brain figure out what I'm doing while I'm in this little time of uncertainty. So, Jesus loves y'all. Peace.